Welcome to Small Cap Nation. I'm Jane King at the NASDAQ market site in Times Square, and today we'll be talking about the annual Marcum MicroCap conference. And with me today, two people instrumental in planning and organizing this really very impressive event. So we've got David Bukzin, the national partner in charge of Marcum SEC practice, and also Robert Derbabien, Senior Director of Business Development. And so let's start first with the basics. When and where is this conference, David?
Well, Jane, first of all, I want to say thank you for interviewing us and having a Small Cap Nation take the time to spend to learn about the Marcum MicroCap conference. The conference will be held at the Grand Hyatt right here in New York City on June 1st and June 2nd. And we are so excited about it. This will be our 5th annual conference, and it's our biggest and best one yet.
Okay, so tell me about it. I mean, you're really performing an important function for microcap companies to meet investors, to grow. How does it work?
Well, back in 2010, I guess, or whenever we started the conference 5 years ago, we realized that there was an absence of a platform for companies to tell their story, young entrepreneurial public companies.
Now, David, what kind of companies are there? Are they from a particular sector or industry?
Well, we call it the MicroCap conference, and we designate MicroCap as under $500 million in market cap. We're proud to say that some of the companies that were under $500 million in market cap when we first started the conference 5 years ago are now well past that, but still find the conference someplace that's worthwhile to tell their story.
Robert, tell me about some other highlights going on.
Besides the all-day coffee.
Bagels, too?
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, we think we've put together a great 2 days of both one-on-ones, company presentations, and of course, being in New York, everybody is going. So we have to determine how do we keep people in the conference, how do we keep them going to see those companies. So we've developed a great cadre of seminars and presentations. We have 10 talking about ranging from topics, you know, that really focus on the microcap community, whether it's uplisting to a national exchange. We have a cannabis panel, which is very, very hot right now. We have a corporate governance panel, cybersecurity panel, just to name a few. So those will be going for for both days of the conference. And we think, and last year we had a similar set of great panels, and 80, 100 people in a room. So people were very engaged and found the reason to stay and engage in the conference.
Yeah, Rob, I want to add that Rob makes an excellent point. Some conferences are destination conferences. Our conference is strictly a New York business conference.
Now, Robert, tell me, so how can somebody attend, or if they're a company that's interested in going, how do they get more information about it?
Well, they can certainly go to the website, which is marcumllp.com/microcap, and my information's on that site as well. They can, if a company wants to present, they can email me. We'll take a look at them. Our conference team will take a look, and one of the interesting things about this conference, and I've been with Marcum for just a little bit less than David, like 20 years less. But what I found is the conferences that we actually support and we sponsor and go to, there's a certain group of companies that go, and I find that what drives a lot of companies to our conference is that we'll take a company that's a smaller company that isn't seen by anybody, and the company takes the opportunity, appreciates the opportunity, whether it's through their banker or our investor relations firm, to come, and we won't turn them away. We'll look at them and say, okay, you deserve a half an hour slot and one-on-ones, and some investors that would never see these companies, they will see them. So that's what brings a lot of the companies back. So marcumllp.com/microcap, my information's on there. Please shoot me an email.
And both public and private, mostly public, but private companies as well.
Private companies with a medium-term outlook on going public or accessing the public markets.
Okay. All right. It sounds fascinating, and like there would just be some so interesting companies there presenting, and you put together, sounds like a great conference. So thank you so much for joining us,
thank you, Jane.
David and Robert, and thank you for joining us as well on Small Cap Nation. And for more interesting stories about small companies and all the interesting things that they're doing, you can go to smallcapnation.com.